You say fixing the economy is your #1 priority as president. And your tax plan is your most substantive and specific proposal out there. You've said recently, again, that you believe in raising taxes on the wealthy, including yourself, but your plan gives a massive tax cut to the wealthy. How do you square that?
Well, it gives a massive tax cut to everybody. If you look at Larry Kudlow, he said it's a great plan. He loves the plan.
But more to the wealthy than everyone
else.
else.
And I'll say this to people. I've said it many times. I make deals. I negotiate. I put in a plan that has a massive, massive tax, bigger than any other candidate. We have to negotiate with Congress. You know, I'm not going to be able to say, like President Obama, let's do an executive order, okay? It would be wonderful. It would be a lot easier, but you just can't do it, or you're not supposed to do it. He may do something, and what he's done will probably, much of it will be overturned by the courts. What I'm doing is I'm putting in a plan, and that's my maximum plan. That's what I want.
But bottom line, do you want taxes on the wealthy to go up or down?
They will go up a little bit, and they may go up, you know.
But they're going down in your plan.
No, in my plan they're going down, but by the time it's negotiated, they'll go up. Look, when I'm negotiating with the Democrats, I'm putting in a plan. I'm putting in my optimum plan. It's going to be negotiated, Judge. It's not going to stay there. They're not going to say, there's your plan, let's approve it. They're going to say, let's see what we can do. Now, it'll be a negotiation. I will try and keep everything. What I really want is lower on business, because business, we're the highest tax nation in the world, and I want lower in the middle class. The middle class in this country is getting decimated. And I will fight like hell for that.
But people like me and you should pay more
tax. I don't mind paying more tax. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind paying more tax. I've done very well over the last 10 years.
But under your plan, you pay less taxes.
But under my plan, it's going to be negotiated. What I'm saying is I will be submitting something like what I did in terms of concept, because it's just a concept, George. You know, we're putting in policy. We're putting in a statement. It's a concept. And I'll tell you what the real concept is. Lower taxes for business, lower taxes for the middle class, lower taxes for everybody, and then we're going to start negotiating. So if I want to get lower taxes, which is very important to me, I'm not going to put in high taxes, and I'm not even going to put in what I necessarily want. I'm going to put in lower than I want, and we're going to negotiate.
But in the end, will someone like me or Donald Trump pay more under your tax
I have
plan?
a feeling we may pay some more, but I'll tell you, the middle class is going to pay a lot less. And I wouldn't mind paying more, George. We got to do something. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying more. But business will pay less. The middle class will pay less. We're going to bring in our money. You know, the corporate inversion, what's going on is incredible with the companies leaving. But we have trillions of dollars outside of the country. We have a 10% tax on that money. Right now, they can't bring it back in. And by not bringing it back in, George, that's a disaster.
So that's something you're willing to negotiate with the Democrats, even though you're calling for
no, but you know that, on the money, on the trillions that are out there?
No, on the taxes on the wealthy.
Agrees.
You're saying you're willing to pay more.
I am willing to pay more, and you know what? Wealthy are willing to pay more. We've had a very good run. You know, we hear all about Obama. We've had a very good run.
So that would be a big change from your plan.
No, it's not a change, George. It's a negotiation. Remember this. If I could get my plan approved the way it is now, I'd be very happy. It's not going to happen, because we have a lot of people that are going to be negotiating this, and they don't do very well. The world, if you look at the United States with tax plans, not a lot happens. It just sort of stays the same. It's a big quagmire. One of the things I'm getting is big simplification. We're getting the lower rates. We're getting a lot of things, but we're getting massive simplification. We're getting rid of carried interest, which is, you know, not going to make hedge fund people happy.
But those people are actually going to be paying less taxes under your plan, because even though you're getting rid of the loophole, you're taxing it as regular income.
We're getting rid of a loophole. Yeah, but George,
it's going to go down from 23 to 15%.
George, by the time it gets negotiated, it's going to be a different plan. And, you know, I like to have my cards on the table. We're going to submit the optimum. That's what I'd like to get. We'll fight for it. But from a practical standpoint, it's going to get renegotiated, and in my opinion, the taxes for the rich will go up somewhat.
Minimum